Today I'm going to talk about heartworm, flea, and tick prevention. I discussed this before in a video, but I had a listener request this, so I'm going to specifically do an overview here of my opinions on this. The commercial products that are available are effective against preventing heartworms, fleas, and ticks. However, they are pesticides. A lot of people don't want to use those on their pets, and that is understandable. However, I support people if they want to use them, and most pets are safe with them. However, if your pet does have a reaction, it can be devastating. So there are some alternative therapies that a lot of my clients will use. One of my favorites is called Flea's Gone. You can check them out at fleasgone.com. It is a pendant that you put on your pet's collar, and it makes an electromagnetic wave with their heart and repels fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes carry heartworms. They can inject the baby heartworms into your pet's bloodstream, and then the life cycle of that takes 6 months for them to develop into true adult worms within the heart. Depends on the region that you live in. Where I live, heartworms aren't as common as areas where there are just tons of mosquitoes, such as the Gulf Coast. You can Google heartworm prevalence maps to see how common heartworms are in your area. This disease can be fatal. Heartworms can be treated, but the treatment is very, very toxic. So prevention is best. Another one of my favorite alternative therapies is called Wondercide. Wondercide is a natural product that is essential oils that you can get on Amazon. It comes in a spray, but a lot of people fail with that because you have to spray them every day. So it also comes in what's called a top spot, which is a topical sort of like frontline where you apply once a month, or there is a collar that lasts for 2 to 3 months. Some of my clients will use the Flea Gone tag and the Wondercide as double protection. There are a handful of other alternative therapies to prevent fleas, ticks, and heartworms, but those are a couple of my favorites. Some people will use the products, but only use them during the flea, tick, and mosquito season in your area. In my area, our weather goes up and down, so we typically recommend treating year-round. Often 6 months of the year is not enough. You have to make sure that you're treating when fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes are in the environment. A lot of people stop too soon before there is a hard freeze, and then their pets will get fleas. Fleas and ticks also carry other diseases, so it is really important to prevent your pet from getting these. Ticks can carry a lot of diseases that can cause bloodborne diseases or lameness or seizures. And fleas carry tapeworms and also blood diseases. So it's definitely important to protect your pets from these. And if you've ever had fleas in your house, you know how big of a burden that can be. So it's best to just protect them. Some dogs and cats can actually be allergic to flea saliva, so they get bit by one flea and have a severe reaction. So again, it's best to protect them from these parasites. If you have more questions about this, you can always contact me on the Direct Health for Patients app. Download the app and then use the code B as in boy, ARCLEA 475. I'd be glad to discuss this with you.